The question came through in the hallway conversation this morning about how do you format a table? How do you construct a table? Well, I think a lot of us know how to do this, but for those of us who don't have experience with inserting tables, I'm going to show you how to do this. This is an example of a table that's already been constructed right here, and I'm going to recreate this table below. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to insert a table. And I noticed that this has basically 2 different rows and it's going to need 3 different columns. So I'm going to insert a column that has 2 rows and 3 columns. Now that doesn't look like this table at all because it's got a lot of lines, but that's okay, we can deal with that. The very first row doesn't have any divisions, so I'm going to highlight all the cells in the first row. I'm going to right-click on my computer and I'm going to merge the cells. And that just gets rid of the lines there. I'm going to select this text and just copy it in. Of course, when you're making your table, you would just be writing it in. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to do, we ended up sort of with a couple different rows. That's okay, we can work with this. I'm going to copy this first set of data and I'm going to double click and paste it in, and it gave me a bunch of rows. That's okay, I can work with that. I'm going to do the same for the frequency, and I'll paste that there, and I'll do the same for the percentage. So in order to make this work, I need to get rid of a lot of these lines. As you see, there's just a line under the title and there's a line below at the end, so we can do this. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to first highlight the top row, and I'm going to go to, on my home screen, this little box right here that talks about the lines. And I'm going to, actually I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to highlight the whole table. I'm going to come here where the box is, and I'm going to say no border. I don't want any borders at all. But we do want some borders, so I'm going to highlight the first row, go back to this little, I need to do that again, go back to the box, and insert a bottom border. And boom, we have it. And we need to do the same for the bottom row, so I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to do a bottom border. And now you have a table, so that's how you do it. If you have any questions, bring them to the hallway conversations. I'm happy to help.